Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about X-Men Unlimited Infinity, SunFire vs. Otherworld, written by Steve Orlando and Steve Fox. Now when it comes to this issue, it was a comic I was looking forward to, given the last time we saw SunFire he was trapped in Otherworld with no clear exit at the end of issue 24 of X-Men. Which, on a side note, I did cover earlier on this channel. So with that said, this issue opens with SunFire arriving in Otherworld just like how we saw right before the Hellfire Gala. Now just to add some context to the story, Shiros was tasked with finding Redroot and returning her back to Arakko. Because during the X of Swords event, Mad Jim Jasper ended up taking her prisoner after she broke the rules of his cricket market during Saturnine's tournament. Now the thing you have to understand about Redroot is the reason why she is so important is because she has the ability to communicate with Arakko much like how Cypher is able to talk to Krakoa, and considering both nations are now at somewhat peace, Shiros must do what he can to bring her home. So with magic gone, Shiros quickly made his way into Sid Market because according to him, this mission would be a quick grab-and-dash sort of thing. Now with Redroot life in Shiros' hands, he started to look high and low as he maneuvered through the food stands littering the streets. Now when it comes to the market itself, it is known to house all kinds of random creatures and individuals. Individuals that makes up the labyrinthine streets, noisy markets, lively pubs, and dark alleyways. So with potential danger around every corner, Shiros' first confrontation was just a few feet ahead of him. So with that said, one such native of the market bumped into Shiros on passing. So with a single bump, the fight was on. The Colossus individual took Shiros and lifted him into the air, with the full intention of knocking SunFire out. But see, this person had no idea who he was dealing with, for SunFire was about to heat things up, because this man was too stupid to know better than to play with fire. So with his mutant ability on full display, the poor man stood no chance against our hero. So with the fire heating up, the man quickly realized that he was dealing with a witch breed. Now for those who are new to Otherworld, in Otherworld the witch breed is a negative way to say mutant. So with that said, out of nowhere, the beggar on the corner snaps his fingers and turns the aggressor into a pile of flower petals, because an important rule was broken, which was no quarreling allowed in Sid Market. So following that display of power, the beggar turned into the host of the market himself, Mad Jim Jasper, and immediately he welcomed the Krakoan to his establishment. So with Jasper's identity known, Shiros spoke clearly and plain, and requested Redroot to be returned to his nation's custody, because like I said before, he was tasked with bringing her home. But see, little did Shiros know, his search wasn't going to end that fast, for Jim Jasper no longer had Redroot in his possession. So with Redroot missing in action, Shiros had to come to terms that his search may last longer than he assumed. So with no clear direction to start his search, Jasper took Shiros by the hand and walked him to an alleyway, which was something he was not cool with at all. So with tension rising, Shiros made his attention known by once again flaring up his mutant ability. So with that out there, Jasper agreed to help Shiros find Redroot by placing a splinter in his hand that was designed to lead him to the mutant he sought. So as the pain ripped through Shiros' body, Jasper let out a laugh as he explained how it worked. Following that, Jasper proceeded to tell Shiros to consider the pain as payment for the fight he caused earlier, and to ensure that Shiros left with no further problems, Jasper opened a shortcut to help aid and kickstart Shiros' journey. So with the compass in hand, Shiros set off on his mission to bring Redroot home despite not knowing he had no means of return. So with that said, this issue comes to an end. Now I have to say, this was a comic I was looking forward to, just because of how it was introduced to us, and to be honest, despite this issue being short, the first issue did catch my attention. But I must admit, the format is a little weird in comparison to the regular comics. And to make things worse, at this point in the story, SunFire has no idea Krakoa has fallen. So down in the comment section below let me know your thoughts about this issue and what predictions you could have moving forward. So with that established, I hope you enjoyed this video and please don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.